Hello, my love. Welcome back to Arouse for another episode. I'm your host, Samantha Pop. Today's episode, I am diving into all of the goodness and the scary parts of that dreaded conversation many people have when asking their partner, hey baby, where do you want to eat? Especially when they ask their female partner, where would you like to eat? So let's dive into all the tea. Warning, the following presentation is intended for mature audiences. It includes stigma topics like sex, addictions, mental illness, adult dialogue, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. If you got a little excited when I mentioned that I am talking about what to do when you have this conversation, hey baby, where do you want to eat? Then this episode is totally for you, and I'm so excited for you to be here. And of course, we're here to talk about the main dreaded conversation I see in a lot of relationships is, hey baby, where do you want to eat? With men, anyone that I've dated, they normally are like, I want to eat here. They're very decisive on stuff like that. And I found with myself, because I'm a woman and I have done this many times, where one of my partners has asked me, where do you want to eat? And I have said, oh, I don't care, or I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. They name something and I'm like, no, I don't want to go there. So I have fit this stereotype on several occasions, probably more than I'd like to admit, but there's a way to get around this. And so I'm so excited to dive into this today with you. Before even asking the question to your partner, there are a couple tips that I encourage you to take charge on. So number one is find out what your partner's favorite foods are and find out what their favorite places are to go to eat. These are the top two tips that are totally going to help you in finding a place to eat or to get takeout for you and your partner on days that you would like her to decide. For example, I know that some of my top favorite foods are sushi, pizza, Italian, steak, or anything breakfast food. And so I have given you 5 examples, but finding out at least 3 of your partner's favorite foods and then 3 at least of their favorite places to go is definitely going to help you later on in this process when then you're going to have that conversation on, hey baby, where do you want to eat? So once you found out what their favorite foods are, and this can be a simple conversation if you don't know what they are, when they come home from work or if you guys are just hanging out on the couch, ask them, hey, you know what? I want to get to know your love languages a little bit more. I want to make sure that I treat you the best way that I can. So I would love to know what your top 3 to 5 favorite foods are. When she tells you these, put them in your phone or your email, your reminders, somewhere important where you're going to be able to find them very easily and actually remember where they are. Put them in your phone. Doesn't matter how great your memory is. I guarantee you will still need to put these in your phone so you don't look like an idiot later on in the relationship when she asks you, hey, what are my favorite foods? Because sometimes we will do this as women. I've done this as well, and we're kind of testing you. So make sure that you pass the test anytime in the future by having these in your phone. After you find out her favorite foods and that list is in your phone, ask her as well, what are your favorite places to go eat? Some of them may be very similar, which you would hope so. And also, they might also surprise you too in what some of her favorite places to go eat are. So this one is very important as well. So for example, sushi, I love going to Fusion Sushi because it's all you can eat and it's actually not that expensive. Something like pizza, you can order out from like Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut. I love all those places and I have no issue ordering from any of them. Italian, there's Chianti's, which is right down in Crowfoot by my house. I love that place. A steakhouse, Modern Steak, love them. Local place here in Calgary that I love to support. And I mean, I've been to the Keg as well, but I do prefer Modern Steak over the Keg. Anything breakfast is Denny's. And then also if she has some options for other fast food joints that she likes to go as well, like Chick-fil-A, Sonic, Wendy's, McDonald's. Also ask her about those too, because there's going to be days when you guys want to be fat together. And hey, every relationship has those days. And I think it's actually a wonderful thing to do together to eat fast food or junk food together every now and again. But ask her, what kind of fast food places do you like to go and eat as well? As she's listing them off, put them in your phone, write them down so that you have a list of all of these things. And you can go back to them later on for this upcoming conversation of when you guys are going to go out for your date night or order takeout. Now, you have both her favorite foods and her top favorite places to go and eat. You are almost ready to have this conversation. But before you do, you also need to mentally prepare yourself if she completely denies everything, because there is a small chance that she might. So, for example, you ask her, hey baby, where do you want to eat tonight? Or where do you want to eat for our date night on Tuesday, whatever day that you guys decide to do your date night? And if she answers, I don't know, doesn't matter to me, you can pick, list off 3 choices from that list of her favorite places to go. So for example, we could go to Chianti's, we could go to Fusion, we could go to Modern Steak, or we could go to Denny's. I mean, I gave you 4, but list off at least 3 places that you could go with her that she has already listed as her favorite places to go. And if she actually says, oh, I don't actually want to go to any of those, then you list off some of the other options that she has listed before. If she says no to everywhere, then you can ask her, okay, is there a particular place that you'd like to go to that we haven't tried before? And this gives her an opportunity to answer and say, yes, there is actually a place that I want to try with you. This is it. And if she says, no, I don't care where we go and eat, keep yourself calm. Take 3 very deep, long breaths, because there's no point in getting angry with her. There really is no point, even if she is going to be potentially stubborn and difficult in this process when you have done the research, done the work to ask her where her favorite places to go, and she still doesn't know where. You could start listing off other places to go as well that may not be her favorite, maybe some places that you guys have gone together in the past, or maybe a couple places that you like, but also know that she would enjoy going to as well. And this is going to be a process because some days she might pick, oh, you know what? I really want to go to Chianti's, or I really want to go to Fusion, where you list it off in the first list of the first top 3 that you pick that you might think that she want to go to. And then there's also going to be days where she says no to everything that you offer. And even at the end of that conversation, you could even ask, do you just want to stay in tonight? We can cook something, whatever we have in the fridge, and just munch on that. Being flexible, patient, and understanding with your partner is so important. Even if you feel like you're getting frustrated, you're getting angry because she won't make a decision, it's important for you to stay calm and collected, whether or not you want to start screaming at her, because I have heard of situations like that before and had previous partners of mine yell at me and get angry when I say, don't know where I want to go, or I just deny every option that he has offered me. But it doesn't help any situation to get angry and frustrated with them and to start elevating your voice. Stay calm, and at the end of the day, just offer, hey, we could just stay in instead and do this in a few days, or even push it to next week. So your homework for today is ask your partner at least the first question of what is her favorite foods, and write all of them down or type them in your phone somewhere that you're going to remember. If you want to go above and beyond and really hammer this in, then also ask her what are her favorite places to go, and also make sure that those are in your phone ready to go the next time that you have this conversation with her. If you love this episode and want more, head over to the show notes and get my freebie to help you revitalize your relationship in the bedroom. This 60+ reason guide is going to help you stop feeling unfulfilled in your sex life, and that will leave you feeling satisfied and sexy as fuck. It's time to reconnect, reignite the passion, and revitalize your relationship. If you're ready, head over to the show notes and get the link to my free guide today. It's never too late to improve your sex life. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Hey love, what did you think about today's episode? If you love this episode, take a screenshot and tag me on social media at The Soulful Body Co. on both Facebook and Instagram. And let me know what was your golden nugget of the episode, or what was your favorite takeaway.